Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy and I am here with a Temu haul and a Whatnot unboxing. So before I get started, I'm wearing my Temu Crows Before Bros Support Your Local Murder shirt, but it is super long sleeves, you guys. Look how ridiculous this is. And okay, now in all fairness, I did not wear it like this while I was at work. I did go into the office. I went to the Goodwill outlet today, which is always a bad thing. And so I did this. But you guys, I was able to go outside without a coat on today. It was awesome. I mean, it's still not as warm as I would like it to be, but that was helpful to my mood. And then I'm also wearing these beautiful Pair Eyewear, or this is my pair for today. And if you're interested in getting glasses like this, they have all different shapes and sizes and all different toppers. My referral code is in the thing below, the description below. And I'm not sponsored. Anybody that orders from Pair Eyewear gets a referral code to give to friends. So that's what that is. And hang on a second, this spot over my eye is bugging me. So I started, when I went to the dermatologist a week or so ago, I specifically said, what should I use on my face? Because you may remember he had prescribed this for my skin with, for my rosacea. And of course I was like, well, where do I use that in the routine? And so he told me like 5 times in a row, wash your face, dry your face, put on your medication so it doesn't have to work its way through makeup or moisturizer or whatever. It's directly on your skin. Anytime you get medication for your face, it goes directly on clean skin. He repeated that like 5 times, so I think I'll remember that this time. He didn't tell me that the first time, and you know how it is with skincare and all the different layers of things. And so then I asked him what I should wash my face with, because you guys know I've been, you know, trying all these different things and nothing has ever really worked for my skin. And so he recommended CeraVe and Cetaphil, which are like the most common sensitive skin kind of brands out there. So I got some cream to foam CeraVe face wash, and I've been using that for maybe a week now, and I don't know if it's helping or not, but it's, I don't think, making it worse. And then he was quick to say, and you need to always have sunscreen on unless you're sleeping or you're in the house or it's night. And I thought, oh, I know, but and I said, okay, I know that you're supposed to do that, but sunscreen always makes me break out because it's just by nature a thicker solution or cream or whatever. And so he said, well, CeraVe makes sunscreen. Now, he wasn't being snotty when he was saying it, but he's like, CeraVe makes sunscreen too. So then I found some that was sheer tint. So I guess to replace my foundation. So I've been using that. The coverage is not all that great on it because it's just a sheer thing. So I've been doing this, or I've been CeraVe, then this, then the tinted sunscreen. And I think what I'm going to start doing, because you guys know, if you've been around, I like my Temu cushion cream that I use with a mushroom sponge. And so I think what I'm going to do is just start squeezing some of the CeraVe sunscreen onto that cushion and using it, because I've been putting it on my hands and it's kind of so I think I'm just going to kind of repurpose the cushion cream. And Temu sells empty cushion cream containers. I've got one, but I don't know where it is. Surprise, surprise. So that would work too, for that. Or they've also got those bloom containers where you can fill it with a cream or a, you know, something wet, and then you can push down and it'll come up the little hole. So I think I need to try something like that. But I think I've been satisfied. I mean, nothing I do is going to make my skin look fantastic, but maybe after using all these things for a month, maybe it'll look better. I don't know. But I probably need to take more vitamins, but I can only really handle vitamin gummies. But I have a vitamin D problem because I don't like to go out in the sun, and you need a lot of vitamin D for your skin and your hair. See, it all makes sense why I'm struggling. See, you didn't come to this video for your dermatology lessons, but one thing when I asked him when I was there, I said, because I don't know if it's like the premenopausal peach fuzz phase that some women go through, you know, as the hormones are changing. And so I asked him, I said, does laser hair removal work? Because I'm willing to spend some money to get, I've done a laser treatment before, but it was for, technically, I guess it was for the rosacea. It was to a lot of the veins that were up close to the skin. It was to kind of help that, and it worked okay. But I was like, if laser will work for the extra hair, I'm doing it. And so he's like, yes, it does work, but it does not work on blonde hair or gray hair. It only works on black or brown hair. And I'm like, what? Because I don't have black or brown hair. My peach fuzz is like light enough that I can see it when I'm in the mirror, but hopefully it doesn't look like I've, you know, got a beard or whatever. And he's like, yeah, laser therapy only works on the dark hair because dark hair is the only thing that can absorb the light from the laser. And I'm like, how has nobody ever said this before? Because think of all the people that are going, like, have you guys heard that before? Probably. Maybe I'm just, you know, living in this weird world where I don't pay attention to things. But yeah, so then I was like, and so I was like, so is there anything that works? And he's like, yeah, electrolysis works. And that's what they used to use kind of before, and still do use, but use before laser therapy. So I was kind of disappointed because electrolysis doesn't sound very pleasant, because it, I think, is more severe of a treatment. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to see at some point when I finally do cross into menopause. We'll just have to see what happens. And I also asked if psoriasis can make your hair fall out. He's like, no, not really. So I was like, I was hoping that once I get on the Humira and it clears my scalp, that I would stop having hair breakage and stuff. And he's like, no, that won't help. So it was not full of a lot of good news. All right, so I just wasted almost 10 minutes of your time talking about medical things that you don't care about. So let's do some Temu. You guys, I think Jason buys more Temu now than I do. I need to get another order placed because I have received all of my orders. But I did get, okay, so I got an email from Temu because I had emailed them, created a ticket to find out about the influencer thing. And we know it's all the tariffs and stuff. You know, they're not coming out and saying that's what it is. But they closed my ticket and said something like, well, actually, I took a screenshot of it. Let me just read you what it says. Because it's pretty much I suck at being an influencer is really what it comes down to. We regret to inform you that your eligibility for the campaign has been temporarily frozen due to a low qualification rate. So we understand this may be disappointing and apologize for any inconvenience it may cause. So whatever, you know, I'm not a good influencer. You guys probably, those of you that come here, just come to chit chat. I'm not on the cutting edge of the things you should be buying from Temu. So it's fine, it's whatever. But when I went into the influencer program today, because I'm like, well, how am I ever going to get unfrozen? But I went in there today and it is giving me a chance to have a storefront where I can pick their products and put it in my store. And then if people click on those products or buy them, then maybe I can earn some commission. Well, I don't know. I'll probably try it just because why not? But my guess is that I'm not going anywhere fast with that. So that, I don't know, that's disappointing. But I did get AliExpress reached out to me and asked if I wanted to be an influencer for them. And I thought, well, sure. I mean, I don't know why they would be much different because their stuff's all coming from the same place that Temu's stuff's coming from. But they're a different company. And so I was like, sure, you know, and they were asking me what my rates would be and all this stuff. So I sent them that information and they came back and said, well, we'll give you some codes to share with your viewers. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm waiting for that. So I don't know how that's going to work. If it's just, I'm going to be like, go shop on AliExpress, check my description below for codes to get great deals on their products. Like, is that all it's going to be? I don't know. I've ordered from AliExpress once and I don't know. I think the only reason why I didn't go that rate or that way and I didn't stick with Shein is because I felt like Temu had better deals, incentives, all that kind of stuff. And I still feel that way. So I don't know. But anyway, here is the first. This is something that Jason ordered. So this is Karami, right? From the Hello Kitty Sanrio world. I still don't know if these are all Hello Kitty or if they're just all Sanrio. I don't know how that works. But it's like a shaving kit bag. I mean, it's probably a makeup bag, but to me it looks more like a shaving kit. And you guys know Jason loves purple. But it would certainly work for any number of things. You could put electronics in here. I mean, this would be a great kind of travel bag, more so than some of the other makeup bags we get. And it really seems like quality kind of material on the outside. And then it's just a plain bag on the inside. But I guess it would be waterproof because it's vinyl or whatever on the outside. So yeah, it's got a good amount of space. And it gets pretty flat if you need it to be flat. So that was pretty cute. I'm gonna look up the prices at the end because he's got a boatload of orders and it's gonna take me a while to find his things, I think. So we will sorry, I'm looking because I think that this is missing an item. I think it must have fallen out into the big Temu bag when I picked it up, because I did already open this and this comes with two. So this is some kind of container that I thought I would get for the bathroom. I don't know why I feel like I need so many things to put on the wall in the bathroom, except you tend to have lots of little makeup-y things in the bathroom. So, need a new trash bag. So this one, I don't know if you've seen these, but this one like opens like this. So, okay, well, that's not a good thing to put in here. What kind of stuff can I put in here? I don't know. Maybe Q-tips? Little sponges. I think I've got some little sponges coming up in this video, so maybe we'll see if they fit in here. But it comes with just a plain flat sticker to go on the back. I like the ones better that are more like hooks that slide into place. I feel like those work better on the wall than just the plain flat things. But so wash your wall with rubbing alcohol, then the next day put this on, push it in real good, let it stay there for like a day, and then peel off the other side and stick it on here the next day. That seems ridiculous, I know, to go through that, but that's the only process that I've found that actually keeps it on the wall. If I do it all kind of in one day, the weight of this would pull it off the wall. And most of my walls have some kind of sand in the paint, which was like really popular in the 70s, right? And so that also makes it harder for these to stick. Look at my, so you guys know I've always got, at least lately, I always have dip powder on my nails. Well, the last time when I was removing those, remember when I was wearing those blue glittery nails? Well, some of those did not want to come off. And so I was sitting and soaking my nails, like I had that Temu thing with the wells that you can pour the acetone in. So I was sitting with them in that. And then I was taking my metal tool and trying to go underneath the polish and, you know, in between the polish and the nail. Well, the nails that I had to do that with got the discoloration from the acetone. I had to look it up to say what the heck happened, because I wasn't sure if I had bruised it or what. And it said that that's sometimes common with acetone because like you shouldn't soak your nails for very long in acetone. And I didn't know that. I thought I had to just keep soaking and soaking and soaking for the stupid stuff to come off. So I have a few nails now that have this that are probably going to look like this until they all grow out. So yeah, so luckily I don't have to go anywhere again until Saturday. So I can, you know, let it kind of be gross like this. But yeah, so I guess that was something I learned that I didn't know. So if you're someone who dip powders your nails and you haven't run into that, be very careful when you're using acetone. So I decided after that the nails are staying on until they pop off on their own. And which is what happened with this one today while I was at the Goodwill outlet. I went to grab something and it popped off. Now I did find it. I didn't just leave it in one of the bins, but yeah. So anyway, there's this. Let me tell you, there was a pack of 2, but like I said, I think the other one fell out into the big Temu bag. And let's see what these cost. So finally I got the last of my commission payments from Jason's orders, so I can transfer that over, so then I'll have enough to make a pretty decent order without having to spend any money besides my credits. And I got my first Whatnot paycheck. Well, I haven't actually transferred it to my bank account, but that was still nice because I got an extra $150 because of the matching thing for brand new sellers. And Jason wants to sell some of his games. And so we decided that he should use my seller referral code, because I think I get $100 if somebody uses my seller referral code. And then he would also then have access to the new seller $150. So that seems like a good deal. And then we can get rid of a lot of stuff in our house. But he wants to do games. He has a ton of games. But yeah, so I was excited because I got my tiny little YouTube paycheck, because this is February. My January month was not very good. So hopefully then that'll help and kind of get me through March maybe. All right, I am looking for those little drawer thingies. So yeah, for those of you that have been in cold areas like we have, are you starting to warm up? And this is time change weekend, you guys. I can't tell you how excited that makes me. I know it's the whole spring forward, you lose an hour, but I do not care. I hate this time of year where I guess this time of year is daylight savings. And I hate that time of the year. Because I hate when it's dark so early, but we got past that long 10-week period that is the worst already. So it's really not quite as bad. It's probably like 6 o'clock now when it gets dark. I don't know. But yeah, I'm so excited for that. Okay. Those 2 little drawers, I paid $4.73. Wow, that seems expensive. I did get 3 price adjustments, and they're currently $3.55. But they are showing it with Q-tips, flossers, hair ties, and hair barrette things. So I could see it being good for Q-tips. Oh, and they've got batteries in it, Band-Aids. So yeah, hopefully I'll think of something good to put in it. All right, next. Oh, okay, so this is another Jason thing. So Jason watched through Gravity Falls with the kids. You guys know I do not like cartoons, so that's not really my cup of tea. But you guys also know that he is a big kid, right? So he watched all that stuff with them. So they have a ton of Gravity Falls products on Temu, probably not officially licensed. But anyway, this is a crossbody bag. And what does it say? City and Life New Fashion. All right. Well, we've seen this company on a lot of purses, haven't we? So, oh, 1980. Oh, he was born in 1980. So he's 5 years younger than me. So that's kind of nice. I wonder if he noticed that. But anyway, we've got a pocket up here in front, which is, would my phone fit in this? I think it would, yeah, fit in there. And then one pocket in the top, which doesn't have any pockets inside it. So this would be a good one for a gentleman. You know, they don't, I mean, their phone and their wallet, it's perfect for that. Or for a kid. It probably is really for a kid. So yeah, so that's cute. Now, you think people will want to come watch this video if they see Gravity Falls? Probably they won't get this far because I spent the first 10 minutes talking about my dermatology stuff. Okay, so again, I'll look for that at the end. All right, then we've got, oh, I think these are his stickers. It looks like some Gravity Falls stickers maybe. 50 of them. I mean, I've seen like bits and pieces of these shows. Like, that's Uncle Grandpa, right? Grunkle Stan? Is Uncle Grandpa a different show? I don't know. I guess Grunkle Stan would be great uncle, right? Not Uncle Grandpa. Is there a show with an Uncle Grandpa? Tell me below. Maybe I'm just making that up. But anyway, there's a ton of cute stickers, and Temu is an excellent place to get stickers. What would I have done as a kid with my sticker book if I had had access to all of these stickers? Although then my sticker book would have been filled really quickly, and the sticker books back in the 80s was like more for, I still have such nostalgic feelings about when my parents would bring me home a sheet of stickers, you guys. Like, that was life. That was an awesome day when they would, I don't know where they would get them, but maybe from the, I don't know, I can't picture them buying them at like Kmart or something, but maybe they did. But yeah, when they bring me home, I don't know, surely you couldn't just buy one sheet of stickers, but maybe, but they were like special. And I remember having these glitter flamingo stickers that were like my favorite. Well, aside from my scratch and sniff stickers, they were my favorite stickers because they were glittery and so pretty. And so I had like a page in my, someday I'll find that sticker book and show you guys. Take us all down memory lane. But yeah, so I guess if I were thinking about Temu stickers today, because you get so many of them in a pack, then they're not quite as special. So I guess maybe you just pick out a few that were special. But remember the bubble stickers that were like puffy? And sometimes you could get furry stickers. Those were the days. All right, what do we have next? Makeup remover cloths. Okay, I love these things, but the ones I got last time didn't come in a box like this. So there's a ton of, oh, I even keep one down here. So this is a Temu one, and I love this size. So I only had 6 that size, and I've got the ones that are longer, like this long, that you kind of have to fold over, but I don't like those as much. Like, that's like the perfect size for my face. So I decided to get a 12 pack, and it was 3 different colors. And you guys, this video is gonna show up late. Oh, these are soft. So how does this compare to this one? So it is different. The pile is different on this. This one's way, these new ones are way softer than this one. This one feels sturdier, and this was, like I said, both of these are Temu, but obviously different makers, different sellers. I think I thought these would be more like this, but I don't really use these for exfoliation. I use these because I have sensitive skin to get the stuff off my face relatively harmlessly. So these will still be just fine. They just happen to be super soft compared to this one. And this one's a little bit thicker than this one. But you get 4 pink, 4 gray, and 4 purple. So if you are someone who does a lot of family assignments by color, you know, you could get a set like this and give one person the pink ones, one the gray, and one the purple. That way there's not ever any arguing about whose is whose. But those are all for me. They're gonna stay under my sink. And then, of course, because they're microfiber, so you have to wash them with microfiber. You can't wash them with cotton towels and stuff. So I end up having to like use all of my microfiber ones of those before I can wash them. Although I do have a lot of microfiber because I used to sell Norwex, so I have a ton. So it's not hard for me to do a load of laundry that's microfiber. Okay, so I paid $6.70 for that 12 pack. I did get one price adjustment. It says they're 6x6 size. The set today is running $5.24. You can also get a completely white set, which if they were cotton, I'd say yes, go with white because then you could bleach them, but you're not really supposed to use bleach with microfiber. So white might not be a good choice unless you just really like white. But I feel like they would stain and stay stained. Or you can get a 12 pack of the gray. But yeah, I love those things. So I'll like use one side, get like this cheek, and then I'll turn it over and get this cheek, and then I'll rinse all out, and then I'll get my forehead, my neck, and it's just perfect. And it doesn't take up much space. And I have a little hook on the wall next to my medicine cabinet that I hang it up to dry. So yeah, I love it. Oh, these are cute. Now I don't know how useful they will be, but I got a set of the vinyl coasters that are made to look like records. And there are 6 of them in here, but we'll have to look at them. If they really look like records, I mean, if they really are records, I don't feel like that would make a very good coaster. I feel like coasters need to have a cloth element to them to be useful. Otherwise, at least where I live, I mean, I guess if you live in Arizona where it's very arid, because we used to have a friend that lived in Arizona. Well, my grandparents used to live in Arizona. Their glasses really don't sweat because it evaporates immediately. So I guess then you'd be fine. But here in the Midwest where it's damp a lot because of all the rivers, we don't get a lot of stuff just evaporating. And they do look like records. I wonder if they actually, like if you had a record player, would it actually play a song? But they're all labeled. So I don't know if they're labeled because they really would work. But this one's called, I mean, it says vinyl record. This one's called Protect the Surface by the Nostalgics. And it's like side B, 3 minutes and 56 seconds. Well, I have a record player upstairs, so I wonder, I won't because I'm lazy, but I should try it and see if it's really got a sound on it. But okay, so that one's Protect the Surface because they're coasters. This one is Rest on Me. These are all by the Nostalgics. Too Hot to Handle. See, and if it was hot, wouldn't that melt this maybe? I don't know. They're cute though. This one is Tea Time. Don't Spill This. No Marks on the Table. And Cover and Protect. So they're cute, but whether they'll actually work and do what you need a coaster to do, and they've got the hole in the middle, so they just have all the liquid go through the hole and then you get a big hole stain. Now, when I was little, my parents had a babysitter come over, and my grandfather, one of his hobbies was making wood furniture. So he was a high school physics teacher for however long you need to be before you can retire with your full benefits or whatever. And after he did that, he went and worked for H&R Block for 20 years. So he just liked to work. But like during his summers, and because H&R Block is a seasonal, at least at that time was a seasonal kind of job, he made wood furniture. So he made most of the furniture that was in his house. He built his house. And a lot of the furniture that my parents had, he had built. And we had this big stereo cabinet, like huge stereo cabinet with huge speakers and a place for your record player, your tape deck, you know, because it was back in the 70s. And I don't know why I'm telling you this except for the coaster thing, but my babysitter decided she was going to do her nails, and she had some nail polish remover that she set on like the bottom ledge of this wood stereo cabinet, and it, I guess, had kind of, she hadn't noticed that it had leaked out the top, you know, like down the sides or whatever. And so there's like this little ring from where it sat there. So that's why I'm thinking of this story. And I own that stereo cabinet now, and that little ring is still there. So yeah. So that's why I feel like you need a cloth thing, but you need something underneath the cloth thing so it really doesn't go through to the wood. But my family is very serious about wood care. All right, so next, I didn't tell you how much those cost. Let me see if I can find those. Okay, I paid $372. I got 2 price adjustments. They are currently $267 for a 6-pack. It's showing like a little record player, but you don't get the little record player. So it really makes me wonder if it would work. Does it say anywhere? Okay, it's a 6-piece retro vinyl record coaster set, heat resistant, CD-shaped drink mats for coffee and teacups, perfect home decor gift, coffee bar accessories. But yeah, it's got these little record player things with it. I wish it had come with that. Even if it's just a decoration, I think that would have been cute to put them on that as your kind of storage device. But you don't get that part. All right, next. This is, I guess, the Jason bag show. I should have pulled a different variety of things. Okay, so this is like a wallet. Not like a wallet, it is a wallet. So, although it's not really the right size for like a driver's license, but maybe you just put some other kind of ID card in there. And then there's another slot here. And then, oh, okay, it opens up like this for your card, all your other cards. So yeah, that might not be bad. I really like the one that I got from Temu that's like a photo album for cards. So there you go. And these ones in the back are wider, so I guess you could put cash in those. Yeah, it's kind of off center, right? Because you've got extra space over here. I don't know if that's on purpose or what, but so I'll look that up at the end. All right, then I've got a vintage collection crafty bits. I've been just ordering things at random just to see what kind of quality they are, and some things I've been pleasantly surprised by. Let's see what this one is. So it's got a nice kind of container to put them in. Oh, Are these stickers? Where did the thing go? Well, it doesn't say sticker on that. I'm asking because there's texture. Can you see it? It's like a denim kind of texture, but I don't think you can see. You can't see it. Can you see it on? Oh, they're all like this. Okay. Yeah. Maybe up there in the corner you can kind of see it a little bit. But yeah, it's textured. But is it a sticker? I mean, it seems like it probably is because the back is white. But I don't feel like I thought they were stickers when oh yeah, it is. So it's a really thick sticker. Okay, so okay, well, now that we confirmed they're stickers, I guess I can show you them. So I won't show them all, but a couple sets of hands. Oh, these are like, these are kind of nice. Oh. Date due cards. They're all different size. Oh, more date due cards. All different sizes. There were 2 different sets of these, if I recall, and this one seemed to have more variety of pieces. Oh, a little card catalog card that's even got the little circle. Oh, I'm dropping them everywhere. These are nice, you guys. I mean, I kind of, because they're thicker, you wouldn't have to use them as a sticker. You could use them as is, and then they've already got a back to them. So like if you wanted to make them a journaling card or something. Oh, look at that. So, is that like an old calendar? 1878 calendar. Pocket count. Oh, tickets, fashion, one of those punch card thingies, computer cards. I like this set. I've actually seen these in a children's book before. I may even have one of those out in my storage unit. So yeah, I think that's a really nice set. I've been impressed lately. I've bought a lot of craft things from Temu, but as Temu has aged, they are getting some better quality stuff. The question is, what did I pay for that, and is it worth it? Okay. Okay, there it is. I paid $7.50. Okay, so it was more expensive. But you get 50 pieces, and they're pretty big pieces. So do I think it's worth $7.50? I think it's probably more worth $5, if I'm being honest. But I really do like the stuff, and that it's such a thicker sticker. It's still $7.50. Vintage inspired decorative paper stickers, assorted designs, thick paper for scrapbooking, journaling, mixed media crafts, retro travel, and library themes. Did it sound like I said library? It sounded to me like I said library. Library themes. For crafters and DIY enthusiasts, perfect gift for art lovers. I mean, I agree. And there's even some, let me get this back out. because I think there's a couple pieces in the picture. Let me see if I can find one of them. Hang on. There are some flashcards in here, or at least there were in, okay. Let me get a couple of those. Flashcards seem to be a big thing in the junk journaling community. Now, I am having a Whatnot auction on Saturday for destashing junk journal stuff. And one of my items is a 6-pack of these vintage flashcards. Let me just take one out, because what I'm noticing is, I don't know how old these are, just that they're old. So here's the original, here's the duplicate, and it's got the notched corner up here, just like this does. So now mine is double-sided because it had plus on one side and subtraction on the other. But look at that. That's fantastic. So awesome. Now those kind of things, because you guys know I like to just purchase. I like to purchase. And one of the people on my last Whatnot auction made the great point that curating craft supplies and crafting are two totally different hobbies. And yes, she is correct. So what am I going to do with these ones, all this stuff that I get from Temu? Well, it's going to go supplement my ephemera packs so that there can be some fun sized bits in my ephemera packs that I'm destashing. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. All right. So here are the little sponges. Oh, this one I actually have to cut open. Okay, where did my scissors go? So my desk, while I've been keeping it clean, I'm in the middle of building some ephemera packs for my auction. So I have bits and pieces of ephemera on my desk at the moment. Can you guys hear Gracie practicing her bass clarinet? She is got a competition tomorrow night, all suburban maybe? That's gonna be at a local college. So she's practicing. Oh, well, these are not quite what I was expecting. I kind of expected that they were going to have more of an edge, but these are like makeup remover cloths that are just kind of rammed in here. Oh, that says how many grams there are. Okay, so there's a bunch of these. So will these fit in this little thing? That's kind of, I think, what I was hoping it would. Well, let's put more. Yeah, these, and they seem, they're kind of irregular. Whatever they use to cut these, well, maybe they're sort of the same. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, you could shove them in there, and then, of course, I bet with this, if you pull, well, I guess if you pull the top one, you won't get them, pull them all out. So maybe that's a good, but they won't all fit in here. So I don't know. I guess I'm going to need to get a little container to put these in. And I'll look to see how many it says there are. Maybe 24? But it does come with a little laundry bag to wash them in. So that's nice. And you could use that for other things too. Might be a good size for bras or other delicate unmentionables. Let me get these back out of here. And let me get the glue thing back in there. So, okay, so that's not bad. I mean, the only thing I've got to compare, well, I mean, it's like this. Well, it's actually like the other ones more because it's a very soft, it's very soft. So, okay, well, let's see how many there were in there. I'm going to guess 24, but we'll see. Not in that order, though. We won't. This says 240 grams too. So I paid $4.18. I got 3 price adjustments. You can get, this is weird. So I got the 240 gram. There's also a 350 gram, which would get you more. Who sells things like that by weight? But the ones I got are now $2.97. You can also get them in light green or light powder, which is like more of a coral. But then in the bigger weight, you can get navy blue, rose red, or gray. And those were just called pink. But okay, it says Microfiber Makeup Remover Mat, reusable makeup remover mat, super soft, they are super soft, washable super fiber makeup remover matte face ultra soft cleansing mat with laundry bag. And then it says 30 packs, so maybe there's 30 of them, and maybe the weight just means that the other ones would be thicker and not more of them. Do any of these I'm trying to tell if any of these pictures have a count on them, but they don't. So maybe it's the thickness. I don't know. But in any event, there were a ton of them in there. And it does come with a user manual in case you're not sure how to wipe your face with it. Or maybe it's so that you know how to wash it. I shouldn't be so cynical. You can wash it like normal stuff in the washing machine. Just don't wash it with linty fabrics. All right, next. Okay, you guys, okay, this is sold out. Because when I got it, I was flabbergasted. It is literally a bag of canceled stamps. Now, I don't know if, I can't remember if it was discontinued or sold out, but this would be a hard thing to keep in stock, right? But it's literally canceled stamps. Now, when I looked at these before, so I could soak these in cold water to get them off of the paper, but these were French ones. There's a lot of Japanese ones in here, which is kind of nice because they're really pretty. And the Japanese ones don't look as old. But you guys, I love birds and flowers. So this one, I love that one. But they've also, so I don't even know how old these are. My dad gave me I talked on an earlier video about how my parents collected stamps. My dad had a domestic book, my mom had a foreign book, and unfortunately her foreign book fell victim to a flood, so he didn't have that one anymore, which was really, I mean, I'm really sad about that because she had some really great stamps. But he, you know, he's in the phase of life where he's trying to not have so much stuff anymore, because what's he going to use a stamp book for? Well, what am I going to use a stamp book for? I don't know, but I've got longer to collect. Anyway, he gave it to me, and when I was thrifting or antiquing over the weekend, I came across a foreign stamp book that so I bought it because I've been buying stamps on Whatnot, and I'm trying to find, I think this is Romanian maybe. There are some English ones, or American ones in here, but it's just a random bag, and I think it said there was only supposed to be 30, but there were more than 30 in here. So yeah, I was super surprised. I assumed they were going to be stickers or something. Like, why would you think? But I've been noticing there's lots of stamps on here, like discontinued stamps from, well, earlier, not necessarily old stamps, but search stamps. Well, that's probably not right. Let me see what this one's called. I was going to say you search stamps and you'd get the kind you ink and craft with, as opposed to actual postage stamps. But maybe it says, although will I be able to tell because it's, okay, it said, 20 grams of vintage old stamp cuttings. And I paid $4.56 for it, and I got a price adjustment, but I really bought it because I was like, is this for real? Are these really stamps? And they were really stamps. Oh, but it was discontinued. So let me see if, because you can get lots of sticker stamps. Oh yeah, there are other, like this one is French stamps. French ones. So what did it call them? France stamp HD canvas print. Well, that doesn't describe it very well. That wouldn't necessarily tell me that they were real stamps. So yeah, I mean, now I'm not seeing right here the ones where they're like selling a whole page of the same kind of stamp, like they bought out of commission stamps. But, and there's postage stamp albums, but man, those are expensive, $48. So maybe that album I bought at the thrift store was actually a good deal. So yeah, so they've got real canceled postage stamps on Temu now. That seems crazy, but all right, so the last Temu item, oh, looks like some kind of Lego set. Well, not Lego, but you know what I mean. Get the book out. So just like with crafting, where you can get whole sets of things so that you can build something or paint something or diamond paint something or whatever, you can get Lego kits. Hang on, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. So just like with the real Legos, that when you get a kit, they come in like different there's like multiple bags of parts in those kits. And the idea is you go through the booklet, so you maybe build everything in bag 1 first or whatever. So they're all bagged like that, with the exception of these like flat pieces, I guess. Well, no, I don't know. Maybe a bag broke because there's like a random piece here. And usually the kits have a few extra pieces in case you lose something. But I'm not gonna lie, they look a little bit bigger. The holes look a little bit, the notches or whatever these are called look a little bit bigger to me than Legos, but I'm pretty sure that most of these kits on Temu say that they are universally sized. Now I know that there's I don't know what it's called, but I know there's a mini version of Legos, and then I know there's like bigger ones for like little kids, but I don't know, maybe, I mean, I haven't looked at Legos for a long time, but they just look just a smidge bigger. So I don't know if they would work with regular Legos or not, but you don't need regular Legos because they give you everything in this bag. But let's see what this bag is supposed to, so it's got the book. Oh, well, this page is just telling you how much you get of everything. Well, is it, or is it? Oh, I guess technically it is giving you the steps. Do step 1, then step 2. But where is the... Okay, well, looks like kind of like a minifig stand, maybe, with candy canes. I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but I guess it looks really all of those pieces just to make a, maybe it's multiple ones, multiple stands, or is this all the same one, just different phases? Because then there's this. That seems like a lot of pieces to get just for one stand. Okay, well, since that was the last thing, let me look up these things of Jason's and see if we can get some clarity. Nope, not gonna find it there. To go to my messages to get all of his links. Go back up, okay. All right, so the Lego kit, holy cow, $20.72 for 481 pieces, 2-in-1. Two-in-one building block set. Oh, it's got a little drawer. So I don't know if they're saying you can make 2. I don't know, because it looks like the same. These pictures are exactly the same, just reversed. But there is a little drawer down here. But 481 pieces for that? That's a different picture of it. I don't understand what the 2-in-1. Maybe because it's a stand and a drawer? Oh, well, they've got a little book here. We didn't get a little book. We just got the big paper. So maybe it's a knockoff of an existing Lego kit? I don't know. But it calls it a 481 piece 2-in-1 building block set movie-inspired character models, interchangeable Halloween and Christmas themes. Okay. Educational construction toy for ages 6+. Durable ABS plastic. And it is still, oh yeah, we found that all of his prices don't change. So $20.72. So, and people's comments, reviews say it's name brand compatible. So maybe it really is the same size, but I don't know. That's not important. Okay, this wallet is $371. Oh, it's an RFID blocking card holder. So if you have your cards in this, nobody can use that little gadget to steal your stuff. So it's a one-piece RFID blocking card holder with zipper, compact credit card case for men and women, polyester lined, modern design, credit card storage, sleek card case, polyester lined interior. I mean, it's really, well, Jason has huge pockets on his pants, and he puts his wallet in his front pocket, not his back pocket. So this would fit just fine in his pocket. It does come in a lot of, well, yeah, it comes in a lot of different colors, and the price varies based on the color, but it is this one's $371. All right, and then the Gravity Falls bag that I showed, crossbody bag, is sold out, I guess. It's gray, so I can't look at it. But if you want to search for a comparable one, it just says Gravity Falls Valentine's Day theme. Was it Valentine's Day theme on it? No. I don't see any Valentine theme on that. Whatever, Temu, whatever. Okay, and then the purple Kuromi bags was $382. This is Kuromi F. There are, I guess, the other characters in this world. There's Melody, Katie G, Amphibian, or I guess Melody E, because this is Kuromi F. So there's Melody, Katie, Amphibian, Water Monster, Perkadog, Small White, and Pudding. But this is $382. Sanrio Spacious PU Leather Makeup Bag with Handle, Cute Cartoon Design, Large Capacity Travel Cosmetic Organizer, Portable Toiletry Pouch, Playful Pattern Bag, Easy Clean Material, Large Makeup Bag. So it is cute, and for $382, that's not bad. And then, is there anything else in here that I brought down? What else did I have of his? The stickers. Okay, the stickers, I don't see the stickers, so maybe he couldn't send me the link for the stickers. And maybe that was it of his. I don't know. I'll try to make sure that when I add the links to the description that I find what I can. Okay, so that was the end of Temu. So if you don't like the crafty bits or the whatnot stuff, thank you so much for joining for what you did. But we're going to continue on with my whatnot shoot. I was hoping I was going to be able to reuse this box. Although my post office, oh, this is a mailing box. It's not a flat rate box. Interesting. So I ordered flat rate boxes. There's a flat rate box that looks just like this. And those arrived today from the post office. So I am all set. everything, all my Amazon packing supplies arrived, and all my post office ones arrived. So I'm all set for shipping anything I might sell at my auction this weekend. And I've got the link to the auction below, but if you've never been on Whatnot, download the app with my code because it will give you $15 to spend on an auction. Now that doesn't cover shipping, so it only covers the price of the item. And then in all transparency, I will get $5 if you use your $15. Is there an easier way to open this box? I don't think there is. I think it's like oh, I'm gonna break another nail. Okay, it's gonna be hard to reuse this box. Well, it had the hole in it kind of too, so. Oh, and it's not a flat rate box, so what do I care? Well, I'll give you this. The tape on these that comes with these boxes is no joke. I don't even know what's in this box. I don't remember what I ordered. Because unfortunately I just clicked, you know, bid like a moron. It's so fun though. Oh. Is that everything? Okay, I think maybe that's everything. So she just has a lot of, or whoever, has a lot of packing paper, which is good. I'll reuse that. So, okay, so this is what I got. Aw, thank you for supporting my small business. You're welcome. Okay. I got a official diary of 1945 Boy Scouts of America. 1942. Did I say 45? Well, I was reading it backwards. It looks like a 5 to me. Okay, well this one is kind of cool. I love. Now I know I've got a viewer who would hate for me to tear this apart because every calendar, every unused calendar is good again in another year. Let's just, since we have nothing better to do, let's ask ChatGPT what years does a 1942 calendar work for? A 1942 calendar can be reused in years that share the same day of the week pattern. Well, duh. Since 1942 was a common year starting on Thursday, it can be reused in the following years: 53, 59, 70, 81, 87, 98, 2009, 2015, oh, 2026. So it'll work next year, and 2037. Well, that's actually, I'm not going to use it for that, but I could. But I just think, you guys, I want to tear this up. I don't want to just resell it like this because I'm not buying these things to just resell. So I thought these would be great pieces in ephemera packs. but I know some of you like, ugh, to tearing something up. Okay, then I got a 2-pack, I guess. So with Whatnot, the person that I bought this from, well, that may not be true. I was going to say, I think the more seasoned you become as a seller, the sooner you can get your money. But like, I didn't get, since I'm brand new, I didn't get my money from the sales until the people got their orders in the mail. But this person might have gotten theirs right away. I don't know. But I try to go on to auctions that say it's their first show. I like to, people were very supportive of me for my first show. So we've got an Australian soldier's pocketbook. And I don't know, I guess you think their name is Aimee Crowe? Oh no, S.J. Day. It's got their rank. That's kind of fun. And this is the laws and customs of war as it pertains to Australia. So just, oh, that's cool. The ranks. So yeah, I thought this would be some cool vintage paper. I mean, I didn't pay very much for many of these things, maybe $3 or $4 for these combined. So this is Lake Carriers Association discharge book for Gustav Klingbeil. That's neat. It's cut out so you can see the person's name. And oh, I saw this when I was bidding on it, but so it's got, where does that say? Where is the lake? Oh, Toledo, Ohio. I love this. That's great. Now, what am I going to do with this? Am I going to tear up this book? This really should stay in one piece. But I love this kind of stuff. So it's mostly just blank pages. Were any of those pages filled out? Okay, well, one was filled out. Did it have a year? Did it have a year? 1917. 1917. So antique. He was from Wisconsin. He was age 37. He was 5 feet 8 inches, fair complexion. And yeah, there's really, aside from those first pages, it's really just this. And yeah, see, now what I've done, I've bought this and now I don't want to tear this up because it's so cool. But what else did we get from Gustav? Gustav. Oh, look at Gustav. Smoking his cigarette. So, oh, well, it was lake carriers. So, what does that mean, lake carriers? I don't know what that means. And these are from 1914. Well, that says 15, but it's got 1914 on here somewhere. It says ID card. This card will serve for identification of bearer in going to and from his ship. Well, if this was Toledo, Ohio, are we talking one of the Great Lakes? Is that Lake Erie up there? Would they have had, I don't know. I guess I should Google this to figure out what this is, but I don't know, but I thought it was cool that it had all this little stuff in here. So, oh, That needs to stay together. Okay, then I got a Army and Navy song and service book for ship and field. Which I think I got to tear this up too, you guys. I figure I mean, these things I didn't like fight with people for to get them. It was kind of like, I saw nobody was bidding on it, so I just bid on it. But, oh, it's got the doxology in the very beginning. This is from 1942. And it's got the war chief people listed down here. But yeah, it starts off with the doxology, or at least that's how I know it, but they're calling it Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Oh, it says doxology up there. But yeah, it's just prayers, the commandments. So I guess it's got some oh, it says Catholic section, so I guess maybe, is that liturgy? That sounds, I'm not Catholic, so I'm not really sure. Oh, this is one of my favorite songs. Holy, holy, holy. All hail the power of Jesus' name. Rock of ages, cleft for me. Oh, I love these songs. Stand up for Jesus. Be still my soul. These are some great, great songs. I thought they would be more military songs, but it's really just it's like a church hymnal. Oh, there's a Jewish section. Oh, well, shoot. Is there, there's a Catholic section. Is it just, it's Catholic and Jewish. And then it goes into the hymns and songs. Yeah, I guess I thought it would be, I don't know what kind of songs there are for the military, but I guess I thought it would be military songs. But this is a great size, and these kind of stations or whatever, 13th station, that's in the Catholic part of the book. So I don't really know what, if you're Catholic, you can tell me what the stations are. But yeah, okay, well, that's cool. But yeah, that one I probably don't feel bad about tearing apart. And then I got some real vintage bingo cards from 1936. I have lots of different bingo cards, but they are from like the 60s and later. So they're when they were like perforated to tear apart the cards. So this one, I don't know how many I got in here. Maybe 6 bingo cards. I want to have although it's kind of printed crooked, isn't it? But I want to have like a bingo ephemera pack where I've got like one of each of the different kinds of bingo cards I got, because bingo cards are really popular in the junk journal world too, because these make great journaling cards and stuff. Okay, then I got my packing slip, and oh yeah, this was the shop I got the canceled checks from, and these are from 1887. You guys, who in their right mind likes old paper? But that's exactly what it is. So these are all from the same bank, but they are made out to different people. I think they're all signed by the same person, but they all go to different places. And then, wow, they've got the signs on them in 1887, you guys. So one for $97, $37. But there are, it's a set of 5. Are they in chronological order? Not, well, almost. So the check number maybe is this. So they're almost in chronological order, but there's some missing. And they're all different on the backs. Park National Bank, paid through Chicago Clearinghouse only. Were they all like that? Yeah, they're just, I mean, they're kind of damaged a little bit. Or is that on purpose? That's a, okay, well, that's a like, you can tell that's an actual, like, punch or something. So it must have gotten punched, and then all these stamps, and they all have different things back there, but aren't those cool, you guys? So yeah, so 5 canceled checks from 1887. That's fantastic. Now I see, I feel like Seven Plaza getting some cool stuff that that she's always finding. Okay, and then, aw, she gave me extra stuff. So let's see what we've got in here. Aw. Another thank you sticker. I guess I really need to do little thank yous when I send out my stuff of, but these people have like nice stuff. My freebies will be Temu things. So there is a Rumpus Room collectible card. Oh, it was this person's first show. Oh, see, what did I do to say thank you for my first show? Nothing. I just said thank you. And then, oh yeah, these are the postcards that I love. The style of postcards that I love. And this one is actually postmarked from 1941. Fort Worth, Texas. And then, aw, a photo. That kid looks really excited, doesn't he? And this almost kind of looks like my grandfather. American Family Flakes. But he's, I'm guessing, in his Boy Scout or Cub Scout uniform. Aw, that was nice. So, all right, well, that is my Whatnot unboxing. So I hope you enjoyed that. And now it's time for nostalgic TV trivia. Did I really seriously lose the box again? All right, hang on. Where did it go? Nothing like being prepared. I don't want to end without having nostalgic TV trivia. I might have to, though. I don't see any of my trivia cards. Where? Oh, I thought put it here so you don't lose it. All right, so to end our show, 8 nostalgic TV trivia questions. Good luck. In which Western series did Jack Kelly and James Garner play? I love James Garner. Who played Chico in Chico and the Man? Which male vocalist was featured on The Freddie Martin Show? Which 1953 show was the pregame introduction for Notre Dame football? Once a famous child star, now Josephine the plumber. Who is she? Name the lady who says, "Where's the beef?" Name the famous duck in Looney Tunes. Guys. Who is Danny Thomas's famous daughter? Okay, I know that one. That might be the only one. All right, in which Western series did Jack Kelly and James Garner play? There's so many to choose from. I don't know. I'm just going to say The Rifleman because, wait, was there one called Maverick? Was he one of the, oh shoot, I don't know. I'm going to say The Rifleman / Maverick. I want a point. Who played Chico in Chico and the Man? I don't know. It makes me think of the guy from, what was the show with the two Latino guys? Wasn't one of them Chico? I don't know. Who am I trying to think of? Cheech and Chong. Okay, never mind. Which male vocalist was featured on the Freddie Martin show? I don't know. I keep throwing out Steve Lawrence, so I'm just going to say Steve Lawrence. But I kind of want to say Jim Neighbors, but I don't know that he was ever featured on a show. Which 1953 show was the pre-game introduction for Notre Dame football? I don't know. Would that have been a cartoon or would it have been an actual show? Now, side note, my dad knew how to play the, what do you call it? The alma mater for Notre Dame. We used to I lived in South Bend when I was 3 to 5. Okay, but I don't know. I don't even know how to guess that one. Once a famous child star, now Josephine the plumber. Who is she? I have no idea how to guess that one either. I'm trying to think of famous child stars from what, like the 60s? This is 1984. From the 60s? I mean, that's too early for like Jodie Foster. Annette Funicello? I don't know. Name the lady who says, "Where's the beef?" Well, I can see her saying, "Where's the beef?" But now I can't remember if that was an Arby's commercial or a Wendy's commercial or what that was from. Name the famous duck in Looney Tunes. Well, guys, I want to say Donald Duck, but is it Daffy Duck? Like, I don't know the difference between Disney and Looney Tunes and famous duck. Daisy Duck? I don't know. I guess I'm going to say Donald Duck. Who is Danny Thomas's famous daughter? Well, that was Marlo Thomas, right? And was she in Father Knows Best? We had a question about her on an earlier card. Okay, well, you can see I don't really know what I'm talking about. In which Western series did Jack Kelly and James Garner play? It was Maverick. You guys, I totally guessed. Oh, okay. Who played Chico and Chico and the Man? It was Freddie Prinze. Now, most people are more familiar with his son, Freddie Prinze Jr., and Freddie Prinze, I think, had a sad ending to his life, right? So, yeah, Freddie Prinze, okay. Which male vocalist was featured on the Freddie Martin show? Merv Griffin. He sang? Okay, well, I never would have guessed that. Which 1953 show was a pregame introduction for Notre Dame football? The Frank Leahy Show. Okay, well, I don't know about that. Once a famous child star, now Josephine the plumber. Who is she? Jane Withers. I don't know who that is. Name the lady who says, "Where's the beef?" Clara Peller. I wish it would have said what that's from because I literally can't remember, but I remember those commercials. Where's the beef? Roast beef, right? Arby's? I don't know. Name the famous duck in Looney Tunes. Daffy Duck. I think I said Daffy, but I don't, that's not the one I'm going to give myself a half a point. And then who's Danny Thomas's famous daughter? Marlo Thomas. So I did get that right. So I got Maverick and Marlo for sure. And I'm giving myself a half a point for Daffy Duck. I think I said Daffy at some point in there. So 2.5. Well, that's better than my normal 2. So I hope you guys did great. And you guys, I had a terrible day at work today. So thank you for helping me feel better. And maybe I'll talk about my terrible day some other time, but I'd like to just kind of forget it. So, so thank you for spending, oh my gosh, I'm sorry I talk so long, but thank you for spending this time with me and helping me get my watch time in for the end of the month. And thank you for those of you that stick out to the end. I know that's a minority of you, but I appreciate you sharing your time with me. I know it's valuable, and I know there are so many other places that you could spend it, so I really, really appreciate it. And let me do my, it doesn't take me very long, but you can become a member of this channel. I have 3 different membership levels, and there's information on how to join below. I should put on there what you get if you do the different levels. That might be helpful. I haven't gotten a new subscriber in several days, so that's kind of a bummer. So consider subscribing if you lasted this long. And let me just check and say thank you to my level 2 members, which get a shout out, my Attempted Murder of Crow members, and how do I see that? Okay. Thank you to Darlene, and thank you to Hey Everybody. And of course, I've only got 5 members, so why am I not thanking them too? So Katie and Favorites with Laura and Pam, thank you for being my conspiracy members. All right. Well, that's it for today. This is going to be coming up late because it's going to take forever for this hour+ long video to load, but thank you. And wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day. And until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.